fire signs, and welcome back to my channel, Aquarian Empress Tarot. For those of you guys who are new to the channel, welcome. So if you are a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or you have those placements in your natal chart, this message is for you. Please keep in mind that this reading will not resonate with every single fire sign, so please check the other placements in your natal chart as well, okay? So we're gonna hop right into this reading, you guys, and see what messages Spirit has for you. The messages are general, so please keep that in mind. I will be starting out with ancestor messages. So yeah, let me move the incense because it's a bit much. Okay, so if you see smoke, it's just incense, okay? Because I have sage and I have Palo Santo and all those good things. So yeah, that's what we're doing. All right, so we're gonna hop right in and see what messages Spirit has for my fire signs. Aries, happy birthday, you guys. It's your season, and I'm so super excited for you guys because Aries, y'all are one of the most strong zodiac signs in the entire zodiac. Like, y'all are just like fierce when it comes to your goals, your ambitions, and really just passionate about everything you guys set out to do. So I'm really excited about this. Same for Sagittarius and same for Leo. Like, the fire signs in general, you guys are very passionate. Leos, I feel like you guys are more thorough. Let me know if that resonates with you down in the comments. Like, when I say thorough, you guys pay more attention to the fine details. And then Sagittarius, y'all are just like born to lead. Like, y'all are like badass manifestors. Like, y'all can pretty much manifest anything that you want, pretty much. So I'm super excited. The Aries season starts today. Today is officially the first day of spring, March 20th. Yeah, March the 20th. So happy birthday and shout out to all my Aries babies. Yes, I said my Aries babies because my baby sister is an Aries and she will always be my baby. So all right, Holy Spirit, Divine Source, please allow me to see the messages for my fire sign babies, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Please keep in mind this is a general reading, so whatever messages Spirit brings forth are the messages that they intend for you to know, okay? And this is for the next 2 weeks, you guys, collective reading. So we have great teacher, fire signs. That's one of your spiritual messages to be focused on throughout the remainder of March, going into April. Spirit says great teacher, okay? We have learn from spiritual experiences. So let's get a little bit deeper into it, okay? Let's get a little deeper into it, fire signs. So we have know that what is happening around you is divinely inspired. Learn from your current experiences, then share them with others. So basically, Spirit is saying, you know, like, learn from the experiences you've had in life, whether that's in dealing with your finances, your health, your relationships, in all aspects, fire signs. Learn from those experiences so that you can share them with others, so other people can learn from your mistakes, so they don't have to make the same mistakes. It says this card was inspired by Jesus, the Messiah or Savior, who is one of the most widely acknowledged and loved spiritual teachers of all times. But there is a great teacher in every tradition. And this card represents the one to whom you feel closest, as well as the great teacher within. The teacher wears simple clothes here to demonstrate that even if you live a simple life, it can be an incredibly spiritual one. He's surrounded by a sense of serenity and harmony because he has absolute trust in the higher power that moves through him. The dove on the card represents, so let me just show y'all. The dove on the card represents receiving answers to prayers through signs and experiencing peace through joy, okay? This card can represent an actual teacher in your life or the great teacher within. It says either way, it shows that you've dedicated a lot of time effort and energy to understanding yourself and the world. You're having spiritual experiences at this time and gaining a greater awareness of what you need to do in order to grow. There's a great chance that if you've been having any challenges recently, you surmounted them and allow them to be vehicles to lessons that are helping your spiritual connection. If you feel that you've received messages from heaven or the universe recently, this card is confirmation that those have been holy experiences, okay? So if you've been receiving spiritual downloads, you know how we have the angel numbers like 1111, 777, 444, 222, those angel numbers. Spirit said when this card comes up in a reading, this is just confirmation that you've been receiving messages from spirit, from a higher power, okay? So that's the first ancestor message. All right, Spirit. Any other ancestor messages for my fire sign babies? For those of y'all who are wanting to know what oracle decks I'm using, this is called the Tzao Oracle. I do not have a box for this deck. I purchased it 2 years ago off of eBay. This one here is by Kyle Gray. This is the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck, and that can be found on Amazon. Messages for my fire signs. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, Spirit. What messages do you have for my fire sign babies? Ooh. These cards are so, they're so big, but I love the messages. Okay. We have difficulty in the beginning, okay? It says growing pains, doubts, and fears. And I feel like specifically Aries, those of you who are watching this video, that some of you guys may be going through something new and it may be a little stressful. Leo, y'all too. It may be a little stressful in the beginning, but there's going to be a turning point. That's what's on the bottom of the deck here. Things are going to get better, okay? It says doubts and fears. The only thing that's stopping you is your own mentality, your own doubts, your own fears, your own insecurities, okay? Don't allow insecurities, doubt, and fear to get to you, okay? Because those energies, they keep you blocked. They keep you stuck in a situation or in a mind frame to where you're not able to manifest as quickly as maybe you'd like to, or you're not able to accomplish your goals as quickly as you'd like to. We have awkwardness, becoming stronger, vulnerability, and inexperience. So some of you fire signs are learning to become more open or need to for the next 2 weeks. Going into April, whatever your situation is, job, career, a financial, love situation, you have to be more vulnerable. You have to open up emotionally and not be so hardcore. You know, let someone know that you're afraid of losing everything that you've worked hard for by switching to a new job. You know, you want to know that the new job actually they promise benefits. They promise better pay. The travel is not out of your way, especially with gas prices being so high. Like, you know what I mean? So for those of you in a relationship, the beginning stages can be rough. You're not ready to open up fully emotionally to this person. Give it time, fire signs. Give it time, right? Give it time. And it's going to seem a little awkward in the beginning because you don't know all the details. That's why Spirit says inexperience. You've never had this experience before. So you have to kind of be a little bit vulnerable, okay? You also have to be willing to let the other person know what it is you expect, how you feel, and what you need to feel supported or loved or properly compensated, okay? So let's get into the goals for this month. Let's see. All right, Spirit. This is the Fountain Tarot that I'm using. It was gifted to me by a good friend of mine. So I know she told me it's available on Amazon. So for those of y'all who are interested, I really have started bonding with this deck and I really love it. It really makes you think. All right, Spirit. So what are the goals for my fire signs? What goals should they be focused on for the next 2 weeks of March? Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, Spirit. Messages for them. Goals. Okay. 7 of Wands. Yep. Opening up more. Not being so defensive, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Everybody's not against you. Everybody's not out to attack you. Sometimes we don't like to hear the truth because it hurts. But you have to step back and ask yourself, is it true though? Is it true though? Is it something that I can do to be better in this particular area? Whether it's, being, having a write-up at work, whether it's having a conversation with a loved one, they're telling you about yourself, like whatever the case may be. Like, you really have to really examine what's being said. Also, not being so guarded when it comes to expressing how you feel and what you need to feel loved and supported, with the 7 of Wands in reverse. Okay? So let that be your goal for the next 2 weeks. Learning to express how you feel. 2 of Pentacles, we've got juggling, balancing things out. This could be financially, okay? Needs versus wants, prioritizing. That should be a goal for you guys for the next 2 weeks. Really taking some time to go within with this hermit energy, this hermit card. You see? Really searching, doing some inner work, healing and searching, fire signs, to really reflect on what's important to you and what's not, right? We've got the Page of Cups. Yes, some of you guys really should focus more, is what Spirit is saying, more on opening up and being emotionally vulnerable with your partner, with your family, close friends, relatives, but also being humble enough to apologize if you are in the wrong, with the 5 of Swords. With the 5 of Swords. See what I'm saying? And or vice versa. Like, if somebody's wronged you, instead of holding a grudge or being bitter against this person, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? Be open to listening and hearing the person out. You know what I mean? Just be open. You don't have to accept the apology, but just be open to hearing what they have to say. Because somebody could seriously want to make amends with you. With this Page of Cups, because this is in tarot, the Page of Cups for me is always my baby comeback card. This is like, I'm sorry, I effed up, whatever the case may be. Like, I know I was wrong and I'm ready to fix it now. I'm ready to come back and try to do this again. Especially if you guys have recently had a conflict with someone close to you, a family member, a relative. Spirit's like, the goal should be to do all things from a place of love, understanding, and compassion. Put yourself in the other person's shoes before you hold that grudge or judge them. You know what I mean? Now, sometimes people just do dumb shit, and we've all been there, right? So keep that in mind, especially if the person is humbling themselves to come to you for an apology. Just consider it, is all Spirit is saying. Of course, the choice is always ours, but Spirit's saying, just consider giving this person another chance to work this out, Of course, always trust your gut, trust your intuition, but Spirit says, yeah. 4 of Wands, okay. So focus on stability and building your relationships with those who are closest to you. Working on that relationship, working on that marriage, working on your connection with family. We got the Star, healing those connections. Yes, the Star. For some of you guys, I'm getting a very specific message. Like, if you guys have been into it, so to speak, with your partner, if you really love this person, and you really want the best, a positive outcome with the Star, Spirit's saying work on it. Be willing to put in the work. Don't just be so quick to walk away. And that's why the 7 of Wands is in reverse, because it's like, put your swords down. Knight of Swords. Be quick to ask for forgiveness and be quick to forgive. Just as you would want done unto you, Spirit says. Also, be careful with your words. Chew your words up before you spit them out. The Knight of Swords. Because the Knight of Swords is it's a little bit of immature energy, because it's a court card. And it's not an emperor or a king. So you have knights and pages. And it's the knights also carry that kind of childlike energy, teenage energy of just saying things recklessly. So be mindful of what you say or how you say it, fire signs, right? We got the High Priestess. Trust your intuition, Spirit says, in these situations. Yeah, Four of Pentacles, Spirit says focus on saving your coins. Focus on saving your coins for the next 2 weeks, saving money, especially if you have plans. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, so that you can work on building something, whatever plans you have in motion, paying off a debt, finally paying off a bill so you don't got to worry about it no more. Being able to put money towards a goal that you guys have. Spirit says focus on saving your money for the next 2 weeks. Balancing out personal life and work life. Mending your connections with family. So overall, Spirit says focus on balance. The goal for the next 2 weeks should be balance, because I'm getting heavy. Two of Pentacle, Hermit energy, balance. And we got Pentacle energy here. And that's about grounding. So whatever you have to do, go out in nature, fire signs. Do the things you need to do so that you can be more grounded and be able to move forward with your manifestations. So that's been your general collective reading for this month. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If so, and it resonates with you, please leave a comment down in the comment section below. And until next time, love you guys.